if this hero rework is good against Julius, Judge, Isaac teams, or any Julius shield line, there's going to be a ton of people, they're going to get so upset because their only team, their best team, is now not that good. The lack of max testing is actually the primary reason that I make more Facebook and web content than I do mobile content.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Heidi rework coming to Hero Wars Alliance. Now that it's official and public, we can talk about it. I didn't think that they were going to post this today. I thought maybe they were going to wait until tomorrow to post this, but I'm glad we can talk about it now. And we just want to mention it in regards to max testing. I know that a lot of you are not familiar with maxed testing. Some of you are, some of you like the idea, some of you don't like the idea. I'm not going to go over the changes to Heidi. I'm not going to go over the Death Flower differences and the Poison Mastery and the Snake Charmer. One, because we don't know the numbers yet. We don't know the interactions quite yet and where they overlap with other heroes. It's worth noting that the appearance did get changed as well, and I absolutely love the Ninja Heidi look. I think he looks fantastic. I completely forgot about Heidi whenever I was looking at this this image a day or two ago, whatever it was, but looking back at it now, I don't know why I didn't think about Heidi. But anyway, the skill changes in particular, you take a look at this one right here, the Poison Mastery, and it's referencing hitting or being absorbed by a shield. Now, obviously, this rework is designed to combat the Judge, Julius, Isaac lines that are very prevalent, that are very popular right now. And while they are some of the best teams, they've been a little oppressive for a while. And here's my issue, and we're going to go on a little bit of a rant, and I apologize. It's probably going to be a little bit wordy, but max testing. Let's talk about this first. What is max testing? Max testing is a way to put a team against another team on your own without anybody's help. Both sides are completely maxed out. All right, the attacking team is maxed, the defending team is maxed. You go into the game, you set, you go into training or whatever like you normally would. Excuse me, and then you set a defense, and that defense can be, let's see, create hero battle. Here we go. I have the option to set these heroes as maxed out heroes. Maxed out Julius, maxed out Judge, maxed out Isaac. So let's say that hypothetically we've got a Julius, Judge, Isaac team. I don't know. Let's do the the Nebula, Astrid, and Lucas. Where is my Judge? There we go. Let's say that hypothetically this is the team that we're looking at. All right, maybe this is the meta team that I'm trying to figure out how to beat. Okay, and this would be completely maxed out. All right, I don't need somebody in my guild to have these 5 heroes, or maybe these 5 heroes, or maybe I don't know. Every variation of Julius, Judge, Isaac. I don't need somebody in my guild to have every hero in every variation of Julius, Judge, Isaac leveled up to log into there. And then I want to attack into this team with Heidi. I want to try out the new Heidi change. I want to try it out. Now, chances are that the event where the Heidi rework is happening, chances are that there's going to be some kind of brawl. There's not always a brawl event, but you have to use Heidi in that brawl event. And while it is kind of okay, it's better than nothing, I want to be able to test all kinds of things, not just Heidi. I want to be able to test all kinds of variations. So if I wanted to test Heidi variations against Judge, Julius, Isaac, say I wanted to do like a Dante, like, for example, if you take a look at the first post here, synergizes with the Wave Mystery Heroes, Cascade, Dante, and Jorgen. Let's say that I finally have an opportunity here to try out Cascade, and maybe Cascade, I don't even know where my Cascade is. Here we go. Maybe Cascade Heidi is the new play. Maybe that's the play. But, who else? What tank? Is it Cleave Daddy? Is it Chaba? Is it, I don't know, Corvus and Morgan? I want to be able to test these things, but I can't. I can't test these things because I don't have all of these heroes leveled up, right? I don't have all of these heroes leveled up, so I can't try them out. I can't try them out. Now, there is the other side of this, and the other side of this is that the people that have spent the time and the money have that advantage. They have the advantage to train and test, right? They have that. And if we took that advantage away from them, people would quit. Well, to that I say, Hero Wars Facebook and Web has had max testing for like 4 years now, and it's a very healthy it's a very healthy PvP community. It's a very healthy player base. You know, you just go in here, you go into combat training, create hero battle. You can do, you know, defense can be current level, which would be my hero's current level, or maxed. And I can attack that maxed team with my current hero level or with a maxed out team. And then, you know, and then away we go. I can plug in my maxed out team of Judge Julius Isaac and my maxed out Heidi and Cascade team, hypothetically speaking. This exists and exists on Facebook and web version of the game for 4 years now. I think 3 years at least. So I don't understand. Another piece of this max testing puzzle is the idea that they don't want to reveal necessarily the best and worst heroes to level up. This is kind of the scammy side of it for me, and I don't know that this is actually the case, but they want us to level up Heidi to try it out, right? They want us to level it up and try it out, and if it doesn't work out with the team of heroes that I currently have leveled, oops, too bad. And now I feel bad. Now I feel horrible. Now I feel horrible because I leveled up a hero that does not benefit my main team whatsoever against the popular meta Judge Julius Isaac line. And I've just wasted time and resources. If I could have just plugged in Heidi with the existing heroes that I have leveled up to try it, if I could have just plugged in Cascade with my existing, you know, cast of heroes to try him versus the meta teams on my server, then maybe I would have not invested a ton of resources into Cascade or Heidi, or maybe I absolutely would have, right? It's going to lower people, and this is just my thought process. People will feel less bad about investing in quote unquote bad heroes than if they didn't. So I can kind of see it both ways. I just feel like for the longevity of the game, especially for newer players that want to try things out, that want to be creative and not just be a sheep and follow the popular trend of the 2 to 3, 3 to 4 teams that everybody, quote unquote, has to level. Everybody has to level Judge Julius Isaac. Everybody has to level, I don't know, Fafnir, Artemis, Tristan. Everybody has to level this team. Everybody has to. We have the same problem on Facebook and web, unfortunately, but that's more narrow-mindedness than anything else. But there are easy ways to counter all of these teams thinking outside of the box. People just don't have the effort or the opportunity to learn because they have to invest time or money or both to level up these off-meta heroes to try them out. And I think it's a little ridiculous. And then the last kind of thing that I want to mention, wrapping up this whole conversation here, is Judge Julius Isaac has been a pretty prominent member of the meta, right? Let's see. Ever since Julius was added to Hero Wars Mobile, it has been the team has been strong. Let's see. Let's find, when was Julius added? He was added in Winterfest at the end of the year. All right, so Julius was added to the game in Winterfest 2022. He has had roughly 9 months of dominance, right? Judge Julius Isaac, when they reworked Astrid and Lucas, it kind of made that team better. You know, it is what it is, right? Well, how long does it take to build a team? Like for an average player, a free-to-play or an average, you know, I'm paying $50, $100 a month kind of player. How long does it take to build a team? Well, now you build Judge Julius Isaac. That's your team. That's your main team. You got 5 heroes. It's taking you 3 months or 6 months or 9 months to build these 5 heroes or these 9 heroes. Maybe you built these 5 heroes plus a couple of alternates to swap in and out. And that's your core group of heroes. And you haven't branched off into other heroes yet. A second team or a third team for Global Championship or Grand Arena or Hydra. You haven't quite branched off yet. You're still working on your primary team. And now all of a sudden, you have this fantastic rework of Heidi, which looks, again, I love the aesthetic of Heidi right here. I absolutely love it. And now your team sucks because everybody's going to be leveling Heidi, and Heidi's going to auto counter Julius. I'm assuming the worst case situation. I'm not saying that is going to be the case. You guys got to level what you want to level. Level what you want to level. Things come and go. All right. The meta, quote unquote meta, shifts constantly. It is within the game's business model to continually change the meta. If they kept the same 5, the same 8 to 10 heroes as the most popular, most important, strongest heroes in the game forever, they wouldn't make nearly as much money. Okay, guys, I think that you should level the heroes that you want to level. If you love Satori, build Satori. If you love Ginger, build Ginger. Build teams around Ginger. There are teams with Ginger that can beat every team. You just got to find the right support heroes to go with Ginger or Amira or Cascade even. Those teams do exist. Cascade can beat Judge Julius Isaac. Maybe not 100% of the time, but it certainly feels a lot better to build something like that and win on your own than it does to build the quote-unquote popular meta team, and it just gets completely disrupted when they happen to rework a hero. If this hero rework is good against Julius, Judge, Isaac teams, or any Julius shield line, there's going to be a ton of people, they're going to get so upset because their only team, their best team, is now not that good, because Heidi's been around forever, right? People have had opportunity to level up Heidi forever. So all the high-end players already have Heidi leveled up, and it's, you know, you're just going to swap them in. And all the JJI teams are dead, hypothetically speaking. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section down below. Are you a Julius, Judge, Isaac team main? Do you have a shield team as your primary team? Are you trying to defeat those teams? Are you struggling against those lines because you don't quite have the right teams to defeat those yet? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you want max testing? Do you not want max testing? I would love to have max testing on mobile. It's actually the primary reason. The lack of max testing is actually the primary reason that I make more Facebook and web content than I do mobile content. If max testing was added to Hero Wars Alliance, I would make a whole lot more Hero Wars Alliance YouTube content, because I'm not paying $800, $500, $1,000, whatever it is, to max out a team every time. Like, I would have to build a team around Heidi. Not only would I have to buy Heidi up, but I would have to level up a bunch of heroes around Heidi to figure out what heroes are good against Judge, Julius, Isaac team. Somebody will figure it out, I'm sure, but then I'm gonna have to spend, you know, $1,000, $2,000 to quickly level those heroes up, or I build them up over the course of the next 6 to 9 months, and then boom, another rework happens, and the Heidi flavor of the month, flavor of the year, whatever team becomes completely wrecked, and we repeat the cycle. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.